Hello, collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back into the channel. So, you guys, this is going to be your Law of Attraction Oracle message. As usual, I'm going to pull from our Law of Attraction deck. I'm also going to get you guys some life and career and clarifying cards as well. I'm also going to get you guys some cosmic wisdom that you're going to need for the week during your manifestations. And then also, I'll get you your Astro codes message at the end, you guys. Okay. All right. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here with me again. It's always amazing to see the amount of love and support you guys are showing me, the channel, the Etsy shop, the Cash App, the Venmo. You guys have been so supportive and so loving. I send all of that back to you guys tenfold. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. You guys have no idea. I love bringing the messages to you. I love helping you during your journey, helping you in your growth and your wisdom. So let me give you guys a breakdown before we get started with the messages, because I always like to make sure you guys have a better understanding of what you're going to be seeing during the message. So when we talk about law of attraction, there are going to be a possibility of 5 different color cards that are going to come out in the message, okay? So there are going to be major arcana that come out. These are going to be the cards that are black, okay? The major arcana represents the universal laws of manifestation, such as intention, surrender, momentum, and clarity, okay? Then we have the belief suite, which is going to be our deep purple cards. This is regarding your thoughts, stories, and core beliefs that define what's possible. Then we have the emotion suite, which is our soft pink cards. This is all about the vibrational signature of your feelings, such as joy, fear, gratitude, and love. Then we have the action suite, which is our gold set of cards. This is all about your inspired steps, daily habits, and willingness to show up for your desires. And then we have receiving suite, which is our deep blue cards, which is all about your capacity to allow, trust, and let the universe deliver what is already yours. So try to keep that in mind as we go through the messages, as the cards come out. Again, that's just a little bit of explanation so you understand the point of the cards as they come out, as I also give you the explanation and the advice as well. All right. Beautiful. Okay, you guys. Well, let's see what you guys need help with regarding your manifestations this week. Let's see what you guys are doing well at. Let's see where you guys are possibly stuck at. And like I said, let's see what wisdom and advice is needed for the collective at this time. All right. All right. Beautiful. First message. Resolve. When you fully commit to your path, the universe aligns to support you. Make a firm decision today. Remove hesitation and step forward with complete conviction. So, yes, very good first message to start out, especially because we are talking about law of attraction. In order for your intention to be known, to be clear to the universe, you have to be fully committed to the path. You have to basically have true, decisive intention toward a certain direction. If you are hesitant or if you doubt, it will not be clear what you are truly trying to bring into your reality. So make sure that you are clear and decisive and have clarity about exactly what you're trying to manifest, okay? Illumination. Truth and clarity are being revealed. You are seeing things as they truly are. Seek deeper understanding, journal, meditate, or ask for signs to guide your path. Okay, very good. So this connects with resolve. So you are seeing the truth in a situation, you're coming to the conclusion, and you are finding that clarity. But it is going to be pertinent for you to hold on to the clarity, hold on to the truth that you're seeing in order to make sure that you don't begin to hesitate or doubt, right? Because that's going to cause you delays. So you hold on to the truth and the clarity that you have in order to continue to find more and more information in regards to this truth, in regards to this clarity. You also need to seek deeper understanding. So continue to journal, meditate, ask for signs in order to guide your path to make sure that you are staying on track. Okay? Very good. Beautiful, beautiful. What else is going to be important for the collective? Okay. Receptivity. Emotional openness allows blessings to flow. The universe gives to those who are ready to receive. Practice gratitude and open your heart to receive love, abundance, and support. Absolutely. I talk about this a lot about your heart chakra. It is truly the way to manifest because your heart is going to submit an energy of your intention. So even if you may not say what you are truly trying to obtain, what your true intentions are for yourself, even for someone else, or towards your goals, your heart is going to emanate this energy of whatever that intention is. So it's very important that you have your heart in the right place. Also, being emotionally open allows blessings to flow in from the universe. The universe is only going to be able to give to you if you're actually ready to receive. So I'll give you an example. It's easy to use a romantic situation. So let's just say that there is a person who is trying to manifest love into their life. Let's just say they've realized that they've never had the type of love in their life that they truly desired. They're looking for a partner. They're looking for someone compassionate. They're looking for someone nurturing. This could be a man, this could be a woman. Gender doesn't matter when you are manifesting, right? Someone is trying to manifest love into their life, but real love, not pretentious, not fake, not conditional. And let's just say this same person has always dealt with heartbreak. And so right now they're emotionally broken. They're not emotionally open. They are afraid of love. They're afraid of receiving love out of fear of being broken again or being heartbroken. But it's always in the back of their mind, coming from their heart space from the depths, that they truly desire real love into their life. Now this person is presented with said person. They have manifested this person that is giving them true love, that is nurturing them. But because the person has not healed, their heart is not truly open to receive what they've been manifesting. Guess what happens in that situation, collective? That person self sabotages the situation and they push away the exact thing they were manifesting. So that's why it's very, very important what you are putting out into the universe. Also, make sure that you are ready to receive it. Otherwise, you will still miss the blessing. Otherwise, you will not appreciate or see the blessing when it is right there in front of you. Okay? So keep healing your heart chakra. Focus on good intentions. Empathy. Understanding another's emotions deepens your connections. Compassion expands your world. Truly listen to someone today. Offer understanding without judgment. Yes, this is a beautiful, beautiful message. Empathy is very, very important, especially if we are talking about someone who is trying to manifest love. You're trying to manifest a connection, a deep connection, a meaningful connection, not just a surface connection. I'm pretty sure everyone has plenty of surface connections, but what is lacking is a deeper connection, a more meaningful connection, a connection where someone truly ebbs and flows with you in life and the connection between you is easy. But in order to have that, not only do you have to be ready to receive emotional love, connection, but you have to also be willing to be empathic towards the other person and vice versa. That definitely has to be a give and take, a yin and yang, to be able to truly understand another's emotions, your connection. You have to have compassion in your connection with each other. You have to be able to listen to each other and not judge the other individual. There are some people who I feel don't even realize sometimes that they are judgmental. They listen to others sometimes only to take the information that they receive and talk negatively about the other person behind their back or to another person. It is counterproductive to manifesting in an emotional deep connection, because first of all, that person can't even trust the individual with the information without them taking it and using it for something negative. So the manifestation stops there automatically. There is not going to be a deep connection, because eventually that other person who thinks that they trust the other person will realize that the other person is not trustworthy. So again, you have to be mindful. You are manifesting and trying to attract in things that you say that you want, but are you truly ready to receive it and actually treat it with respect, treat it with kindness, treat it with empathy, really nurture it, put time and effort into it? Because if not, then you will lose it just as fast as you manifest it. Okay? Visionary. Great change starts with bold imagination. See beyond the present into what could be. Dream big, map out your highest potential without limiting yourself to current circumstances. This is basically about ensuring that you dream beyond what you even believe is possible. Because when you look at your current situation and you say to yourself, I mean, there's just no way that I could obtain X, Y, and Z, then basically you are saying to the universe that you don't want X, Y, or Z. Dreaming big is also about using your imagination and realizing that you have control over what you're trying to bring in. But if you say to yourself that you don't believe that it's possible to obtain it, then it will not be. So you have to basically map out your highest potential without limiting yourself to your current circumstances. Just because you don't see the way possible right now at this second doesn't mean it's not possible, right? So be mindful of your thoughts as you are trying to create a vision. What else? Resonance. You attract what you vibrate. Your energy is aligning with your desires. Elevate your vibration, engage in high frequency activities like joy, love, and gratitude. Again, having a positive mindset, not pretending to be kind and have good intentions externally, but internally from your heart and your mind chakras, it's negative. Understand that just because your negativity is not seen, it doesn't mean it is not energy. It doesn't mean it is not a vibration. It is still a vibration. So, again, that's why people who wear masks don't realize that it seems to be successful, but in reality, it is not. And maybe only the people wearing the mask know this because it is everything about them internally and their personal life where they can see that it's not helping, even if nobody external to them may notice. But understand that there are a lot of people who will notice because energy is everything. Energy cannot be faked. So make sure that you are staying in an elevated vibration when you are manifesting. Make sure that you are engaging in high frequency activities, things that keep you in a high vibration, keep your mindset positive, joy, love, gratitude. These are things that you should have on a daily basis, no matter how much or how little you have. There is always something to be grateful for: yourself, someone else in your life, resources. It doesn't matter what it is, big or small. Gratitude can be seen everywhere. You should always be grateful. There should be a list of things daily that you can be grateful for. That will keep you in a joyful state, in a positive mindset, in a higher vibration, which is where you need to be. Acceleration. Momentum is building. Your actions are creating rapid change. Ride the wave of progress today. Stay aligned and keep up the pace. Beautiful. When there is acceleration, it means that you are bringing in what you are manifesting. So I am talking to a group of you who are doing an amazing job at this time of truly manifesting, bringing in the things that you desire. It means that you are receiving and receptive and open to receiving. It means your heart and your chakras are in the right alignment, right space, right vibration. It means that you are grateful currently for the things that you have in your life, the love that you receive from others, your resources, your home, your family, your children. You are grateful for your life at this time, no matter what others may look at your life and judge it as. You are grateful for it. And that's all that matters. Very, very good. You are definitely bringing in your manifestations. What else? Reflection. Deep introspection is needed. The answers lie in understanding your past and present. Take time to journal, meditate, or analyze patterns in your life for insight and clarity. So, there are some of you guys who need to take a time out and really reflect, really look at your life, really look at yourself, your past, where you are currently in order to truly understand who you are. Again, I say this all the time, journaling was amazing for me, when I first started in my healing journey. I bought multiple journals, different types of covers, some leather, some suede, bright colors, dark colors. It kept me motivated and wanting to write. Journaling, meditation is good. These are the things that are going to help you to analyze the repeated patterns of your life, the things that maybe need adjustments, that are maybe keeping you stuck when you are trying to truly accelerate. Intimacy. A lot of soft pink cards, a lot of emotions here. So I feel like I'm tapping into a group of you guys who are really, truly looking for deep connections, a lot of intimacy, tenderness. You're looking for the right person, the right connection at this time because you're tired of all the wrong ones. Intimacy. Deep emotional connection is built on trust and openness. True closeness is a gift. Be present with loved ones today. Share a moment of genuine emotional connection. Yes, I'm going to put this right here. This is truly about, it's interesting how I'm looking at this too. Because on this card here about empathy, I'm seeing two people, a boy and a girl. And it's almost like the beginning of a relationship, where they're just starting to open up to each other. You can tell by their body language. Maybe they're not so used to each other. They're a little bit shy. They're not really looking at each other in the eyes at this time. But you can tell that there is this connection that they feel, with this heart here being in the background. They're both looking at this potential of love between the two of them, wondering if it's really possible, if it's something that can really come to pass, if it's something that's real, or is it just in their imagination? And then we go on to actually moments of intimacy, and it's possible that these are the two same people, but now as adults who have now found that their ability to be empathic towards each other, their ability to truly listen and understand each other without judgment, has brought them now to a place of being able to be intimate with a deep emotional connection that is built on trust, built on openness. It's true closeness. And they've grown into this. I don't think that this has to be about two people being together this long. I really just feel like this is a representation of the growth of the love between the two of them, where they started and where they are. And they now have a true level of intimacy because they both chose each other every single day, every moment, to be understanding, to be open, to receive, be compassionate. And so now there is such a bond of trust between the two of them that creates a high level of intimacy. Now they can share genuine emotional connection at every turn because they put in the time and the effort over time. It's now natural between the two of them, something that cannot be broken. It definitely takes effort, and it takes two people choosing each other every single day. It's beautiful. This is something that a lot of you guys are trying to work towards. Yes, you are looking for that authenticity. Living your truth strengthens your energy. Authenticity attracts what aligns with you. Express yourself fully and without fear. Let go of people-pleasing tendencies. Yes. In order to truly have a deep bond, emotional connection with another, two people have to be authentic in their own rights. You cannot have one person that is authentic and one person that is wearing a mask. It will always break because the person wearing a mask will eventually let the mask slip, even if just for a second or by accident. And once the truth is seen, the bond will be broken, the trust will be lost. And trust is such a delicate thing. People take it for granted all the time, which is very interesting to me. It's always been interesting to me. Trust takes so much time to build between two people, but only seconds to be broken forever. And even though there are situations and possibilities where two people can come back together after a trust bond has been broken, whether this is about infidelity, just someone treating someone terrible, emotional abuse, whatever it may be, there are situations that I've seen where people are able to work through what was broken and rebuild trust. But let me tell you, it is very, very rare. And what is most obvious is that even if two people are able to rebuild something with each other, it won't be the same as it was ever. It can never go back to being the same. There will always be a crack somewhere that had to be re-welded together. And the crack will always be seen, even if it's just a little bit. So be wise and be integral and be authentic from the beginning. Wisdom, The answers you seek are already within you. Look inward for guidance and clarity. Spend time in stillness or seek counsel from a mentor to uncover deeper truths. Yes, it's okay to look for answers. Seek guidance, direction. Call on the universe. Ask your spirit guides. Just praying sometimes will bring you the answers that you are looking for. Again, your intentions are always felt, even if they are not spoken. Perspective. Your reality is shaped by how you see the world. A shift in perspective creates new possibilities. Reframe challenges as opportunities. Train your mind to find expansion in every situation. Yes, every time a situation, a challenge arises, it is not meant to torment you. I mean, maybe, if you're getting karma, that could be something completely different. But even in those situations, challenges still are lessons. There are still opportunities for you to find wisdom. And maybe that is the point. Maybe there are lessons that need to be learned that you keep repeating, patterns that you keep repeating, a hamster wheel that you've been running on for so long. That sometimes challenges come in and throws a wrench at the hamster wheel in order to knock you off of it, to get you to gain a different perspective of what you've been running towards, which is nothing, just in circles. It is an opportunity for you to gain a new perspective about your life and how far you haven't gone and what needs to change in order to get you to start accelerating forward again. Hope. Believing in better days lifts your spirit. Optimism fuels emotional resilience. Find one thing to look forward to today. Focus on what brings you light. Hope is definitely part of the recipe when it comes to law of attraction. Again, if there is constant self-doubt, if you constantly don't believe in yourself, believe in what it is you truly desire, then you can attract it. All right, let me get you some clarifiers here. Thank you guys for being here with me. I hope the message is resonating for you thus far. Hopefully you've already been able to hit that like button for me to let me know. And hopefully you've joined the Soul Tribe and subscribed as well. All right, what clarifiers does my collective need at this time? Thrive and believe. Embrace growth and trust in promise. Keep an open mind. Answers reveal the path to fulfillment. Exactly. Believe in yourself. Believing, not doubt. Believing. Feather of hope. There's that hope again. Further confirmation. Hold on to your hope. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplifting future. Keep your faith. Keep your faith, collective. Believe in what it is you are trying to manifest. On the mend, be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Yes. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace. Understand that you are healing as you are manifesting. You are retraining your mind, your thought process, because maybe you're someone who doubts a lot. Maybe it's hard for you to hold on to hope because there's been so much disappointment and so much heartbreak in your life. So as you are trying to work on manifesting, you are also healing your heart space. So show yourself some compassion and grace. Frost of stillness. Embrace the frost of stillness, wherein the calm of icy pause Reflective clarity is found. More clarity, collective. More clarity is needed. Continue to truly understand your direction. Why are you going in this direction? Why are you looking to manifest this particular thing? What will it bring into your life that will be joyful, that will be satisfying? Solace of balance. Seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. Yes. Definitely manifest from both an emotional and logical place. Balance, 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 and balance. Veil of illusion. Lift the veil of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. Yes, in order to have this type of intimacy with another person, there cannot be illusions. Illusions doesn't work with this level of intimacy, with this level of emotional connection that is built on trust. These are the opposite of each other. So the veils of illusion will need to be lifted, will need to be removed. The mask will need to be gone if you are truly trying to show someone your authentic self in order to have an emotional connection built on trust, period. See what's real. Observe with clarity. True insight lies beyond the surface. Again, this is a huge message, it seems, for this group that's connecting with me at this time. See what's real. Remove the illusions. What's fake doesn't work when you are trying to manifest. And real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. Yes, you have to be free. You have to flow, ebb and flow with the universe. Allow, receive in order to attract in. You have to be open, have your heart open, have your mind open, be flexible. Okay? Very, very important. All right, you guys, let me grab your cosmic wisdom messages for this week that are going to be important to you and your manifestations. It seems like a lot of you guys are looking for love, looking for actual real love. You know, right now it seems like everything is about being pretentious, about things that are not real. People are okay with surface connections, even if it's just for the looks of them. But this collective seems to be truly trying to bring in true intimacy, true connections. So that's incredible. You definitely deserve it. So stay focused, keep your hope through your manifestation, through your thoughts. Keep your intentions positive. Okay, what cosmic wisdom do we need for the collective at this time? Okay, we have North Node. Allow lessons and experiences to unfold at their own pace and trust that each step is a necessary part of your soul's evolution and part of your self-discovery. So a lot of you guys are right now in your North Node. Very good. In order to manifest, your North Node is very, very important. This is where you need to be in order to truly manifest what you desire at your highest vibration. I could be talking to a group of Capricorns at this time. You embody the essence of hard work and responsibility that propels you towards your goals. But remember that rest and relaxation is important too. So I'm talking to a group of Capricorns or I'm just talking to a group of you guys that are in this energy of definitely putting in the time and effort towards your goal, which is very good. You have to be accountable, be responsible, and also make sure that you are keeping a good work-life balance. Make sure that you are resting, that you are, taking time for yourself as well. Okay, that's going to be very, very important in order to keep the balance here. What else? Okay, and we have aura. Remember that your aura is a reflection of your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. So fill it with positive energy and watch it grow. Very good. Absolutely. Like I said, your thoughts, your emotions, your intentions is what makes up your aura. These things, although they are not tangible, can be seen on you as a person. They are visible, even if you don't think so. Then we have Pluto. Your willingness to confront the darkness within you opens the gateway to profound healing and soul evolution. Let the transformation begin. So, a lot of you guys, like I just said, you guys, at the same time as you are working on this manifestation, you are also healing at the same time. So, that tells me that you have been willing to confront the darkness, confront your shadow side. I will be doing my message tomorrow about shadow work, so check that out if you are interested. Because you definitely have to be willing to confront your dark side, your shadow side, because that is what allows you to heal it. Once you confront it, it will allow your soul to evolve again. And once your heart space is healed, the energy of your intentions become pure and it begins to bring in your manifestations. The sun, you radiate with inner light, confidence, and authenticity. Authenticity is very, very important this week. Just as the sun lights up the sky, your presence brightens the lives of those around you. So, a lot of you guys are in such a high vibrating energy at this time that your aura is shining very, very bright. Again, that's why I saw in our Law of Attraction spread, I saw the acceleration card. I saw the train. You guys are starting to really build momentum in your manifestation. So keep up exactly what you're doing at this time because your energy is radiating. And because you are being authentic and you have confidence, like I said, very, very good. It is definitely building up momentum. If you are trying to obtain somebody romantically at this time, you're definitely in a good energy. Then we have Uranus. Your ability to think outside the box and embrace unconventional ideas makes you a harbinger of transformation and progress. So, very good. Keep thinking outside the box in your authenticity. That means to me that your creativity is also building and shining. You're starting to receive ideas, downloads. You're starting to express yourself more creatively. And then lastly, we have Aquarius. It could be connecting to an Aquarius or group of you. It could be in your sun, moon, rising, Venus or North Node, or Capricorns as well. You are passionate about creating a better world for all. But as you extend your energy to the collective, remember to nurture your own well-being. So, like I said, you guys are being very creative at this time. You are exuding a lot of energy. So, again, just like we talked about with Capricorns, you guys are definitely putting in the work at this time, which is amazing. Great job. Keep that going. But also remember to nurture your own well being. Also, remember that rest and relaxation is important as well. So, definitely make sure you keep a good balance. Okay. A lot of self love and self care is also needed. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's get your astral message before we close this out. Very good, collective. Anybody manifesting success in creativity and love and business, I am super excited for you. Super exciting for you. Okay, so just like last week, you guys, there are 4 sections of our astro code. So the first one I'm going to pull one card from is the lenses, then the celestial characters, locations, and then patterns. And then we will talk about each of those messages, okay? All right, so let's pull the first one from our lenses. Let's see what's important for the collective with zodiac. Okay, all right. Number 17, solar flares activate. 17 may be important. The number 17, someone may be born on the 17th. The number 8 may be important. The number 1, the number 7, someone may be born in January, may be born in July, may be born on the 7th as well. Okay. Now let's pull the second group here. So our second group is the celestial characters. Okay, so let's see what celestial character. Let's see what celestial character is important to the collective this coming week and regarding their law of attraction and manifestations. What celestial character is important for the collective this coming week? Let's get one, please. Okay. So this one is number 32, Vesta, Hearth. This one came out as well, so I'm being called to take it. 31 as well. This is Juno regarding partnership. Okay. So the number 32 is significant. Someone could be 32, someone could be 31. The number 5 could be significant, which is about change. The number 3, the number 1, the number 2, or the number 31, or the number 4. All right. Okay. And then our third group that I'm going to be pulling from is locations. What message is important for the collective this week? What message is important for the collective this week? What message is important for the collective this week? Give me one for the collective this week. Twelfth house, introspection. A lot of introspection is needed. The number 50 could be important. I could be talking to someone who is 50. Again, the number 5 about change is also important. And our last one here is our patterns. Number 52, trine sextile symbiosis. All right, so let me get you the messages for each of these collective. Okay, so the first one out we have is 17, which is solar flares activate. The sun's surface is always roiling. A flare can flash brightly on the surface or become a coronal mass ejection many times the size of the Earth that shoots out charged particles. When these particles head toward Earth, not only are our electronics disrupted, but also our politics heat up as we question old systems and grow hungry for new answers. The volume turns up on all astrological activity. High peaks of solar activity were recorded around the French Revolution, the American Revolution, and during the mid-1960s, times when people fought the status quo and sought revolutionary change. Here's your action. Change is in the air. A flare of energy supports your work. The mood is restless, sparky, revolutionary, and curious. People are hungry for change. It's not the time to be quiet, but to be fast on your feet. Solar flares magnify the energy on any other cards you pull. When the sun is storming, our social and political world activates, revolutionary change manifests, and trees grow faster in the forest. Here's your challenge. Tempers flare along with the sun. You can scorch yourself with too much passionate action and not enough emotional sensitivity if you are not mindful. So, this is just saying that with solar flares and being activated, this is why a lot of change is happening. This is why you're seeing acceleration. This is why possibilities are coming towards you as you are manifesting. But this is saying to also be mindful of being too passionate, making sure that there is a balance, right? Emotional balance with what you're trying to bring in. Don't try to force it, just still allow it to flow and remain in balance in your emotions and in your logic. Okay, we have Vesta, which is Hearth, number 32. Vesta calls you to be a hearth fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully and give again another day. The second largest and brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars was named after Vesta, oldest goddess of hearth, home, the family, and the center of a strong community. The fire in her temple was never allowed to go out, and the fire in the hearth of every home was sacred to her. She did not get involved in politics or the misadventures of the other gods. Action. Evaluate yourself and your life. Each human's task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increase the total joy. Your joy and suffering matter as much, neither more nor less than anyone else's. Do not burn yourself up for another's cause, nor withhold your warmth, but share what you have to offer. Challenge. Vesta warns you to share yourself rather than sacrifice yourself. Your hard work at holding the situation together may be ignored or taken for granted unless you know your worth. This is a huge message of self-worth. This is a huge message because, again, a lot of us are overgivers. It's interesting, in my Divine Feminine message I did on Saturday, it talked about how the Divine Feminine community at this time is overgiving and they're not receiving. So there is no equal give and take, and there is the ability to be taken for granted and unappreciated. And this is exactly what Vesta's message is. It is okay to be there for the people that you love, to keep that fire burning within your community, within your family, amongst your loved ones. But the challenge is about making sure that you are sharing yourself with others rather than sacrificing yourself and your happiness. People work so hard to hold situations together between their loved ones, and they can do that to the point of detriment, and nobody is going to appreciate it or paying attention to it. So you are sacrificing for nothing. So you have to be sure that you are truly, truly honoring yourself, truly understanding your self-worth, knowing how much to give and when to pull back. Okay? Beautiful. Then we have 31, Juno with partnership. The asteroid Juno points out how you may have been trained to choose between love and work and offers clues on how to balance them instead. This asteroid was named after the daughter of Saturn, wife of Jupiter, mother of Mars. She is queen, the organizer of society, and she rules the roost. Juno and Jupiter modeled an uneasy but equal partnership that took a lot of work and had great rewards. Action. In work and love, Juno wants you to trust that you can hold steady on your life's path and develop equal partnerships. So get in there and wrestle to make the relationship work. Research healthy relationship skills and study negotiation and mediation techniques. Practice respect, communication, love, and conflict resolution between the various facets of your own personality. Challenge. If you live out of your ambition through your mate or work partner instead of through your own efforts, the situation can dissolve into jealousy, manipulation, or disempowering micromanaging. So, this is a message about definitely also equal give and take, not taking one partner or the other for granted, making sure that both people are putting in the same effort, making sure that in order to make a relationship work, you have to be able to understand what healthy relationship skills are. You know, being able to negotiate, being able to mediate situations, practicing respect of each other. When we talked about earlier, the intimacy card, there has to be a level of emotional connection and trust between two people. Communication, listening to each other, truly listening to each other, and not listening just to respond, but listening to understand and understand your partner. Love, conflict resolution, all of these things are important in an equal give and take partnership. When you are dealing with family, when you are dealing with work, it doesn't matter. There needs to be an equal give and take. Okay, now we have the 12th house, introspection. Again, 50 could be important. The number 5 is definitely been a big thing in my messages this week. 12th house, introspection. If your chart were a village map, the 12th house would be a quiet place. The sun is in the 12th house just after sunrise, a time for prayer and meditation, for dreaming our deepest dreams. The 12th house is your inner child's world, containing both the fairyland into which you might escape and the monsters that live under your bed. Action. Introspect. Introspection, like I said, you guys, reflection, introspection, understanding. Very important. This situation is complex, so learn what's going on behind the scenes before you act. Look for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angels. Take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. The 12th house speaks to both who you are when no one's looking and the fact that your fate is inextricably linked to every other sentient being. Work with this metaphor. We are all cells in the body of the divine. It's essential that you take care of yourself, your individual cell, and honor who you are. But you also must acknowledge that you work within an organism, i.e., your family, your culture, which operates within the body of all creation. If you take care of yourself and disregard the rest, you become a cancer that brings illness to that great body. If you deny your individuality, You can't do what you were born to do. Challenges. It can be hard to find a healthy place between feeling subsumed by a group and dwelling in stunted isolation. The 12th house asks you to face your fears. Wow. Very good message. Then we have number 52, trine and sextile, symbiosis. Trine and sextile planets promote collaboration by backing one another up, cheering one another on, and adding strength and value to their roles. A trine is formed by two planets 1/3 of the way around the circle from each other, 120 degrees apart. A sextile is half that, 60 degrees apart. Trine planets operate from the same element, fire, earth, air, or water, and speak that language. Sextile planets relate from the same polarity but in different modalities, cardinal, fixed, or mutable signs. They operate like supportive, non competitive best friends. Action. Lean into what is easy and comfortable and use that comfort to renew, grow, and expand. Look for people who have compatible and complementary ideas or skills to yours. Work with your allies. Gently expand your world through compatible people, collaborative skills, and through doing what you love. Look for a person who holds a missing piece of the project and bring them in. Find those who work you approve of and invest in them. Challenge. The path of least resistance can be both delightful and limiting. So don't get stuck in a comfortable rut. Yeah, so this is saying you understand exactly what your heart desires, the partnership that you need when you're trying to build something. You want to find those people that you are compatible with, right? You can have good chemistry with a person. This could be a relationship, this could be in business, right? This could be in any situation where there's two people trying to collaborate or work together on something. But there can be chemistry, but no compatibility. In order to actually expand and grow a business, a relationship, a partnership, a friendship, there has to be, yes, a level of chemistry to work together, but you have to be compatible. You have to be on the same page in order to begin to grow and expand that collaboration, that project, that goal. So make sure that you are in balance with whoever it is you're collaborating with this week, whether that's in romance, whether that is in business. Make sure that there's just not chemistry, but there's also compatibility. Make sure in your collaborations there is an equal give and take. One person is not doing more than the other, because eventually there will be a loss. There will be a breakage in the partnership. There will be a loss of trust. Make sure that there is emotional openness, empathy, listening to each other. In order to collaborate, you have to listen to actually understand and understand, not listen just to be able to respond because you want to be right. But right now is a good time to be activated to continue to move forward in your manifestations collective. Ooh, it's going to be a busy week for some of you guys, but a good week. I really see you guys on the right track. A lot of things are building momentum at this time. So just keep going, keep your clarity, keep the right perspective, keep your heart's intentions in the right place, keep joy, openness, gratitude, love at the forefront of your thoughts, your heart. That will continue to grow and bring in what you're looking for this week, collective. All right. That's what I have for you guys for this week in your manifestations and law of attraction. If that message resonated, I'd love to know about it. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow your girl. But until next time, you guys, bye.